I've not said this for a while, but welcome to This Week at Tomley's. I thought it was about time that I gave you a little update on stuff I've been doing and show you some of the stuff that's coming up in the next, well, I don't know how long, week, 2 weeks, 2 months. And the first one we're going to look at, because I know you're all waiting for an update, the Cross RC T-Rex. Very, very close to finishing. There was a box down there that had all the stuff that needed painting. It's gone. I think I've painted everything. The last things to paint with these, the batteries go in here, they're like old ammo crates. They have some like brass coloured hinges on them, but they sit on the back. And these are the hub caps or wheel covers. I reckon I'll have it finished by this weekend. I mean, it's quite a long job getting all the wiring sorted. There's been some good bits, there's been some bad bits. The video is probably going to take quite a while to edit because it's just a little bit disjointed. I've got footage going back a couple of months or probably more than that, so it's going to take a little while to edit, but hopefully by the end of maybe next week you might see an update on this. This is what I've been doing today. A new turbo racing, the C65. It's a drift car, the same as this one, which was, I think, was the C63 or C64, which was good. It was just a bit of a struggle to actually drift. They've made some changes to this, so I've just finished the video. I don't want to spoil it, that'll be on the main channel, but that is coming up. And I got the old semi truck out as well, always like a good excuse to play with that. And I finally managed to get their drift track to, well, test it on. I'm looking forward to getting this finished because there's just mess everywhere. This is all the stuff that's still left for it. There's loads of hardware, but I think a lot of it is just spares. And there's spares in there, lots of cables that I probably don't need. I've condensed it all down there. This whole side was taken up by it up until about 3 or 4 days ago. Right, what else we got going on? So we've got 3 things here to review. Bangor keep hassling me to get this. I've had it for ages. They keep saying it's sunny now, you can do that boat video. I'm like, it's not sunny in the UK. So I've got that coming up. I got this thing which looks like, is it the Hammer Ray? Also looks like the MJX version. Oh, look at that colour. But this one, I've not got it out of the box yet, but this is a cheaper version than the MJX and a much cheaper version than the Low-C. Got another cheap one here to do. People like cheap stuff, so got some cheap, and I don't know if that is cheap, that might be. Just got this extended swing arm for the Promoto. I got a cool little video I'm doing for that. Not saying any more though, we'll keep that one a secret. More stuff for the Promoto in there, but under there is some stuff for my Science Part 2 video. The squeaky dog toys. Another little video planned with that, and this was going to be part of it, but I didn't realise that this all came apart and you can't glue it, so that was a fail. So they won't be part of it. That will be coming. I'll start work on that soon. Oh, I've got another cheapie here. A lot of my recent stuff hasn't been as cheap as some of you like. I like to try and keep everyone happy, so I've got some more budget-friendly stuff in. Not going to get that out of the box just yet, but beast. It looks like a kind of comedy version of the Rolalo, which is over here. Looks a little squashed up, but we all know what it's trying to look like, don't we? And then over here, I've not done anything with that yet. I've got a build planned for that. I don't know when I'm going to do that. I got a load of stuff down here. Bit mixed up actually. XLX2s, that is ready for, I've got to get some stuff ready for Rossa. Then I've got some stuff here for a really cool crawler build. I've got 2 of the 40-year anniversary RC10s. I will talk more about why I've got 2 when I do the video. Don't hate on me that I've got 2 and some people out there haven't even managed to get one. I will be doing one in a free raffle, so you'll just have to wait for the video. Talking of raffles, that one finishes in a couple of days. The competition's for a brand new one, and I've got another one on order because I want to do a upgraded version, so I'm going to get a new one. We're going to take all the electronics out and do an upgrade on that. Really good Charisma rally car. That ends in a couple of days, couple of weeks maybe, if you want a chance of winning a brand new RGT. Really good budget crawler. Budget compared to that and that. I finally managed to get out in Hilux a few times as well, so that's been good fun. Still not fitted the power steering on it yet, but I've been being a man and driving it without power steering. And then once I've caught up on a few videos, this whole area here, I'm shoving it all in that direction, repainting the floor. Got a new roller cabinet. That's going to replace this bit, so it pushes it back a little bit further, gives me a bit more space. I've got some new racking, so I'm going to take everything off there and put some more racking up and kind of organise it so it looks nice and neat, because at the moment everything's just dumped in there. So I'm going to have a good refresh of the stuff there. Some of the stuff I'm going to be getting rid of. Speaking of which, in 2 weeks' time, there's an event that I'm going to called East. I'll leave a link with more information in the description. and I will be loading up a load of stuff to take there to sell really cheap. If you're in the UK and you want to go to a really cool crawler event, it's in 2 weeks time, and like I said, I will leave more information in the description. And as long as I don't break that on a little shakedown in the next few days, I'll be showcasing this at East. So if you want to get up close and personal with this thing, then that's where you can. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so all of this area, clearing it out. There's going to be 2 workbenches that size level there, and I've got over there, I've got a bench drill that's going on there, got a load of new tools and stuff over there. So I've got a lot of cutting and drilling and stuff to do for a few projects I've got coming up, and also hopefully it's been delayed again for another couple of months, but I've got a new Hilux that's going to sit nice and pretty here. It's rear wheel drive and it's got a 1JZ engine in it. I am looking forward to getting that. It's meant to be here like April, then May. Now it's going to be like July, so hopefully it'll be here before the end of summer. And then talking of summer, as promised, this will be coming back out again. The weather, like I said, the weather's, but actually I will show you. Raining. Anyway, as soon as it dries up and the ground is dry, because even when we've had sunny days recently, the ground's just still been, well, horrible. As soon as it's dried up, I will be doing part 2 of this. New servos, new exhaust, service, and then hopefully we can rip it around a field. But you never know what the weather's going to be doing in the UK. So I am not promising anything. Just charging, oh look at the fingerprints on there. Just charging this up. Now I initially was going to use the Radio Master for this because it means I can drive it with one hand and video it. Now this has got lots of functions, but for me it's not very user friendly. So I've succumbed to one of these, which means it's going to be a bit more of a struggle to video the thing on my own. And yes, this does also have lots of functions on it, but I've found so far this is much easier for me to do mixes and select channels and stuff. So loads of functions on here. It's what do they call it? A engineering controller or something, and it'll also be very useful for some future stuff coming. Cheers for watching, and remember, not long left and you can see this big thing running.